Okay, here's a quick video on my sleeping bag slash underquilt. I don't know what you want to call it, but what I did was I took the bottom of the sleeping bag after I zipped it up. I took the bottom of the zipper and I popped it open. Sorry if this isn't working out good, but just popped it loose, and I sewed a stitch in the zipper so that it'll only come open about 10-12 inches. That way I could run the hammock through the bottom of the sleeping bag. It already had some elastic here, and this is what I use for the suspension on it to hold it to the carabiner. It kind of works out for me. If you needed to move it, you could like put another little bungee cord on here and extend it down some. The top end, I did one before and I sewed loops into it, but this one I just took in a couple of the tarp bungees that have the little balls at the end, and what I did was I took the balls completely off and I just tucked it into the fabric, and then took the bungee and tied the bungee back around it to make a loop. And I just hook a bungee cord to that, come up to my carabiner and come around, and I have another one on the other side the same way. That just saved me from sewing loops in it. I didn't know if I was wanting to leave it like that or not. So what I did when I put my little loops on it is I laid it down flat, but I laid it with the zipper straight up instead of sideways. Like if you're in a sleeping bag, the zipper's going to be to your side. Well, in this, the zipper is straight up above me when I'm laying in it, so it's easier to get in and out of with the hammock that way. And I can also unzip it and lay it to the side if it's too hot, you know, and I don't want to be in it. It's actually very warm inside. Let me see if I can unzip it. And it lays out pretty good. I did take a little paper clip and just go around the zipper here so it doesn't unzip all the way to the bottom. I don't need it to. And if it does while you're in it, it's a pain in the butt to get it zipped back up. And that's pretty much it. The bottom on this end, it has a gap, but what I do is I have a big safety pin, you know, for my safe space safety pin, and I just take a safety pin and I pin it right there and just kind of bunch it up and put a safety pin through it, and that kind of keeps the air from coming in this way. And on the bottom, what I do is, because the sleeping bag is not laying on its side, it's laying with the zipper up, you have a big square end right here. Well, I just take it and stick it down in the bag and push it with my feet until it blocks off the hole in there. So I don't really have any air coming in from that way because I shove that in the hole, and then I use a safety pin on the other end to block the wind there. So it works really good. I was out, it was probably 40 degrees and it was hot inside this thing at 40 degrees. So, you know, I'm sure it'll go down below freezing. Other than that, you know, it's bulky, it's big, it's hard to carry. I mean, it's not a down underquilt. That's what I made the little light one for. And I'm probably gonna sacrifice the sleeping bag and try to make an underquilt out of that, because I can get the same effect for about half the size. But we'll see how it works out.